Hey guys, how's it going? It's Danconia and welcome back to Overcoach. So, we are going to be jumping on board with Yang Long in 607 today, who's going to be playing the Echo or the Widowmaker. And this is a platinum game on console. So this should be pretty interesting. Hanamura, obviously, 2 CP. I think we all love that game mode, am I not right? Although this is a beautiful map, I don't think you can ever deny that. So, I believe this player is going to start off on the Echo. So, Echo can be incredibly strong in certain circumstances. So, I'm interested to see how you use this hero. But, let's jump on. So, we are yet to work out that there's a Widow on that team. We do know now, though. Nice that you got out of sightlines immediately once you got the tag from the Echo, from the Widowmaker. You see her now, you're going to spam her down. Nice. She should hit you here, but she missed her shot. You punish her for that. Nice. Widowmakers live and die by hitting their shots. She didn't hit her shot, so she died. That's a lovely amount of damage on that Junkrat. We burn him down. We're not going to burn her down because she's got the Mercy beam on her. Concentrate the Mercy down. She's dead, and now we can work on this area. She's going to kill us, though, but I think we should win that. We have the picks. We could have returned to our team there when we were taking on the Zarya, but it's kind of fine. I'm being picky there, if I'm being honest. We got the picks, we got the Junkrat, we got the Mercy. Well, we didn't get the Mercy, but we contributed to getting the Mercy, and we got the Widow first off, which is brilliant. Again, lovely amount of bombs there. We're getting really good ult charge. Echo's copy is probably the best ultimate in the game, so let's use it wisely. Okay. I think you probably know this, but why did we use focus beam immediately there when we saw that Lucio? What is happening to his foot? Why did we use focus beam when we saw that Lucio immediately? We should have primary fired him, hit a couple of shots, and then use focus beam, because focus beam, obviously, as we probably know, is most effective when people are low HP, are below 50%. We're missing our shots as well, and I think we know we've messed up there. We know our mechanics have let us down. But yeah, we only really want to use that beam when people are low health. Nice bombs again. Good shutdown on the Widow. Gonna beam her down. Nice. Ooh, we've copied the Lucio. I don't know about that. I mean, okay. We're gonna win this. Again, she's full health and she's being healed. You're never gonna focus beam her down. We need to get this Mercy. We need to get this Mercy. The Pharah wasn't the priority, then the Mercy was. Because the Mercy was what was keeping that Pharah alive. We're losing track of our targets a bit. Nice. That was a good combo. Again, focus beaming down. Nice. We know that we can cancel it. Nice. So, the copy was okay because you got a beat off. But if you didn't get a beat off, then the copy would have been not so ideal. Something that perhaps would have been better to copy to seal that point out would have been the Reinhardt. Now, he wasn't there when you copied. So you copied what you thought was best in that situation. The Zarya was already dead and she was being rezzed. So you had the option of a Mercy or a Lucio. You picked the Lucio. Obviously, you pick a Lucio over a Mercy. I would be worried if you opted to copy a Mercy. But we could have waited a little bit with that ult, I think, and we could have copied one of the tanks. Because both of those tanks at the time, the Zarya and the Reinhardt, I know the Zarya came back on the Hammond when they died again, but the Zarya and the Reinhardt, they both have ultimates that could have sealed us to win very easily. Grab Surge and the slam, and we can get multiple slams as Echo. So yeah, I don't know whether that was most optimal, but you did get a beat off, and it allowed your team to sustain even more. So it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. We're gonna be on the McCree here then. Where are we going? Where are we going? Oh no. No, don't do this.
5, 4, 3.
Okay. This chump right here, right? He looks like he's having a good time, but he's not. He's really not. You cannot do this as McCree because he has no get out. The Genji can do that. He has dash to get out. You can't. You've got no way of getting out. You're terribly immobile, and look who's coming for you. It's an Echo. There's no way you get out of this. Oh my word, you should not have got out of that. At high level, she will be punished. I'm surprised that at mid-planet you did not get punished for that. You are very, very lucky. Don't ever do that with McCree. Right, this is the position we want. This is better. Keep pressuring him down, pressuring him down. Yeah. So, we were behind enemy lines, our Genji was behind enemy lines, and, oh, we're going on a Widow now. And basically, that meant that we didn't have any forward pressure, apart from our tank line. And so, they were able to advance very easily, without taking too much damage coming in. I don't think that was the most ideal of things. So, can we hit the shots on the Widowmaker? Missed 1, 2, 3. Close. Hit 1. Unlucky. Change position. This D.Va should pressure you down at some point, but she's going to get demec'd. Good job. Just leave her. People need to understand that leaving a D.Va in baby D.Va form is actually really advantageous. And then killing her just as she's getting her mech back. It's a massive stagger. Gives you extra time. Let's be honest, D.Va is not a tank unless she's in that mech. Okay, so we've changed up position. I like that we've rotated and changed up position. We've made it more unpredictable. Look, the Echo was coming for us and she's like, where have you gone? Nice shot. Oof. So, I know what happened there. We got distracted by the D.Va bomb coming in into our face. It wasn't actually going to get us because it was going to drop below us. But we got distracted by it and we weren't paying attention to the Widow coming in, and the Widow was like, hat ding. But we're like, hat ding. And that was a really nice pick actually. Can we get the Mercy? This is tough. You got a nice pick to stop the backwards pressure, the backline pressure, but yeah, they've got this. So, when we first changed to the Widowmaker and we were on the top right, high ground, we did miss a few shots that could have helped us. We did demec the D.Va though. We changed up our position. We got distracted by the D.Va bomb, and that meant we got picked off by the enemy Widow. And that means that the enemy Widow gets free reign to do whatever she wants. It was good when you came back that you picked her off straight away, but at that point, Widow is not the best for stalling. So, what we could have done, and I hate saying this because I hate the hero, but we could have come back as Mei and stalled the point. At that point, I think it's more valuable for you to come back on the Mei and stall the point rather than get the dink on the Widow and still lose the point. I think we could have burnt more time off and therefore had a bigger... You see, it's 2:18 to 2 minutes, right? I think if you come back on the Mei there, you would have the bigger time bank. That is my personal opinion. So, yeah, it's give or take, but sometimes we have to know to change to stall heroes. like the enemy Zarya did, changing to Hammond when you attack. They are... That's a forward hold. That's a real forward hold. They need to back off. We could punish this D.Va. Okay, so they've got McCree, so we're aware of that. It's not the Widow anymore. We're dead here because... Yeah. That was good focus from that D.Va. We have to be aware that we need to get out claws if D.Va jumps on us like that.
System reboot complete.
Okay. Get bombs straight in. We need to remember that we don't want them eaten by a D.Va. She can obviously eat those things. What were we focus beaming there? We've just put focus beam on an 8-second cooldown for no reason. Value your abilities, they can be very powerful. I respect that we're not taking off angles now because of the McCree and the D.Va. You've learnt that. I like that. D.Va bomb. Okay. So, why did we not react to the D.Va bomb at all?
They're getting one back.
That was super weird. No one reacted to that D.Va bomb.
30 seconds remaining.
That's so weird. That D.Va bomb... Oh, that shouldn't have gone big. So we have the copy now. We need to copy Reinhardt. We need to copy Reinhardt. Nice. Okay, that's a big pick. Go in. Nice. Slam him. Nice. And that's the power of copying Reinhardt. So much power. It was just one pin and that's it. You've got so much ult. That was the perfect engagement. Don't teabag the Echo, you didn't kill her. That was an awesome engagement. We're in this match. What are we changing to? Widow. Okay, we're matching the enemy Widow. I actually like this. I mean, that Echo's going to struggle like hell against you two. We're going to pick the Widow. Are we going to guess where she is? There she is. Miss. Hit. Hit. Nice. Echo or Mercy? We've got one hit on the Mercy. Can we get another one? Reinhardt's cleared her up. Nice. Good position take. Burn this Reinhardt down. He's going to charge all the way off, so I don't know what he's doing going down there. This is what I wanted you to do. Come back as the main, just ice block in the corner. Nice. Get the Mei. Nice. Now the Echo. Nice. Good shots. Nice. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So, that's the power of Widow, right? You caught them off by changing to Widow and Spawn. You definitely caught them off there. And you get the pick on the Widow. That changes things, and you just have an entrance. And as soon as you get up onto that high ground, and they're in a bad position where they have to stall, you are just going to get so much work done. And that's exactly what happened. But you see that the one of the DPS players, I can't remember which DPS player it was, but changed to the Mei, and ice blocked in the corner. That's what I wanted you to do when you were defending first time. I wanted you to change to the Mei and come out and stall, because you would have knocked possibly 20 seconds off, because you would have made time for other players to come back. Okay. Are we sticking on the Widow? Nice. Are we sticking on the Bastion?
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
We are. Interesting. Interesting. So, the Bastion's going to be doing his own thing. The Mercy's going to be damage boosting the Bastion, and we have to be aware of that. So we're going to be a pretty free spirit here to do what we want. I'm interested to see where you set up on this point, because you played McCree last time.
3, 2, 1.
So we're going to go up in the Soldier 76 spot.
Defend objective A.
If you didn't know, Soldier 76 can make it on this high ground. with Helix jumps. Okay. I would like to see us keep changing up our position and make us unpredictable, because we are against an enemy Widow here. We need to make it unpredictable for her. Oh, nice. Big pick, big pick. And we change our position. Very nice. Big pick. Nice. Now the D.Va is like, stop picking off my teammates. Oh, Reinhardt. Oh, we don't want to be on the low ground. Oh, we're dead. We gave up the high ground because the D.Va was pressuring us. We could have just gone around the corner on the high ground and dropped down here, but we kind of dropped down into the thick of things.
Here I am.
Why do Mercies do that? Why do Mercies do that? Why was she rezzing that? You're waiting for her. That's good. I like that. Problem, That Mercy should never have attempted to res you. If you're in comms and you die in a position like that, tell your Mercy, do not res me. Do not res me. Yeah, you're going to lose that battle to the McCree. That's unfortunate. I think we've lost this. If you're in comms and your Mercy's in comms, please just scream at her, don't res me. Because she's just killed herself in that res, basically. Which is possibly why you're losing the point right now. I know you got picked, but they could have sustained much longer if their Mercy just hadn't have died. It annoys me so much when Mercies do that.
60 seconds.
Okay, we're going to pressure out this Pharah. It's interesting that they switched to a Pharah. We're going to go back on this high ground. We've got the Mercy damage boost. D.Va is pressuring us. Well, we need to move to the other high ground. Oh, nice shot under pressure. That's a big pick. Pressure the Pharah. That was nice. That Mercy pick was so good. Back up to the other high ground. You're rotating your position. Makes you unpredictable. Nice. Look around, look around, look around. Bottom left, bottom left, bottom left. There's someone in the room. It's a Pharah. Look at the Pharah. Where did she go? She's dead now. Nice. That was a great use of Insight. You got that pick because of that. Nice. And we win.
Victory.
Okay. Your Widowmaker is decent. Not gonna lie, your Widowmaker is decent. You've got a good idea of when to change up to catch people off guard. I really like the change onto Widowmaker on the second attack when you were getting to the second point. That really caught them off guard. I like the way that you're changing up your position fairly often to make yourself unpredictable. You ended up outdoing that Widow because of it. If I had any recommendations, don't be afraid to switch off of the Widowmaker, even if you've got Infosight or you're close to getting Infosight. Especially when you're stalling. Like, I really think you could have burnt some time off the clock if you just switched to Mei on that first defense when you were getting, like, well, you'd lost the point at that point, right? But it's all about burning time off the clock and making it easier for yourself. So you could have gone to the Mei and just, because she's got wall, because she's got ice block, she can just sustain for so long, and then your teammates could have come back. You never know, the fight might have got turned, but it might not have got turned, but you still would have burnt 20-30 seconds off the clock maybe, and you're looking at a different time bank. In the end, it doesn't matter. Your picks as Widowmaker were really good. Your McCree was... Don't. I don't know what that forward flanking thing with McCree was, but as soon as you... I think what you were doing is you were going to take that high ground and you were going to shoot into them at an off angle. The problem is, as soon as you start shooting into them, if they've got any half of a brain about them, they're just going to close you down and kill you. McCree doesn't get out of that situation. He's got a roll. That's it. He hasn't got a boost, a wall jump. He can't fly, obviously. He can't blink like Tracer can. He can't rewind out of places. So McCree's got very little get out clause. That's why teams very often babysit him. That's why he's very often with his team, because he can be babysitted, and he's very vulnerable to dive. That's why during dive we didn't see too much McCree. So don't ever take off angles like that, especially on Hanamura, because that pick is you'll lose the point off it. Simple as that. it's not where you want to be. The Genji has a get out clause for his dash, so that's kind of okay. But as McCree, I've never seen a McCree take up that sort of position, and I don't want to see it again. I'm not going to lie. Your Widow, I'm not going to moan too much about your Widow. We didn't use the Venom Mine all that much to detect people coming in from different areas that we weren't always concentrating on. You stick it on one of the chokes, and you know, when they're coming in, they'll take damage. You'll have the sight on them as well. So it's all these little things that can contribute to more stuff getting done. You know, if you see what I mean. So yeah, you could use your mine a little bit more. The grapple, you're changing your position fairly often. It's nice. We're getting out when the D.Va's on us. There was one point on the first point where the D.Va was on us and we dropped down into their Reinhardt and their team basically, which is not where we want to be. But again, I think we just kind of panicked that the D.Va was on us. So yeah, that's something else you can improve on. But overall, you're a good player. It's just some slight positioning weirdness and some awareness to perhaps stall sometimes and stuff like that, especially on 2CP. I mean, stall is so powerful on 2CP. But I am going to leave it here for this one. So, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, give it a like, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you in the next video. See you then.